This is the Wurkkos HD03. It's a tiny pocketable flashlight that's super useful and also features a full RGB color range. When Wurkkos reached out to ask me if I wanted to test out the new HD03 Clip Light, I ignored them. I didn't see a use for something like this, especially since the light on my phone is usually good enough. They reached out to me again to see if I got the first email, just in case it went to my spam folder. I figured this time I'd look it up and see what this light was all about, and it actually seemed interesting. There were even posts on the flashlight subreddit that were talking about this light and getting excited about it, which really made me want to check it out. Now I'll be honest, I'm not an expert when it comes to flashlights, but I know I like buying things that are useful and just plain work. Also, being into cameras, I know a bit about lighting, so let me try my best to explain this flashlight to people who clicked on this video that know as much about flashlights as I do. So the Wurkkos HD03 is a small clip-on light with a dual beam design and puts out up to 680 lumens of brightness. This light has an aviation-grade aluminum alloy casing. It's 60mm tall, 28mm wide, and 25.2mm thick. This thing only weighs 49 grams. It's really powerful for something so compact. Speaking of which, there are multiple ways that you can carry this light. It's a clip light, so obviously you can clip it onto things. It has a little grip feed on the inside to hold it in place. It has a magnet on the clip so that you can stick it onto things. I do wish this magnet was stronger though, or had more than just one magnet on it, but the single magnet does its job. It comes with a couple of lanyards so you can hang it or use them together for a quick release scenario. Or you could just simply toss it into your pocket or bag. This light also has a flat base, so you can just stand this light up when there's nothing else around. It has a built-in 600 mAh lithium polymer battery that charges via USB-C in about an hour and 20 minutes. In moonlight mode while using the spotlight, this light can last up to 36 hours. 7 hours and 40 minutes in low mode, 2 hours 10 minutes in medium mode, 1 hour 20 minutes in high mode, and finally 1 hour and 10 minutes in turbo mode. While using the floodlight, it can last 35 hours in moonlight, 5 hours and 30 minutes on low, 1 hour 15 minutes on medium, 1 hour and 20 minutes on high, and then 1 hour and 10 minutes in turbo mode. There's only one button on here to control all the features of this light. But there's also a mechanical switch to go from spotlight to floodlight. The button itself also has a small 3-color power indicator in it to let you see the battery level. Along with the moonlight, low, medium, high, and turbo modes, this light also has a strobe, SOS, and beacon modes. As a spotlight, this can throw a beam up to 180 meters, while the floodlight has a 42 meter reach. It features a stepless RGB ring that you turn on by double pressing the button. Then you hold and press the button to cycle through the colors. And if you go past the color you want, you can cycle through it again, or you can stop and press and hold it again, and it'll cycle through the lights in reverse. When you double press the button with the RGB lights on, you can go through 20 different lighting effects to create different moods. I found myself using the red flashing light the most when I'm out riding my skateboard or scooter around. The HD03 is rated IPX6, so it's waterproof. It also has an impact resistance of 1.5 meters. This light is really rugged and perfect for any outdoor adventures. And finally, there's a lock mode, so you don't accidentally turn this light on and drain the battery when you have it in your pocket or bag. You turn this on and off by triple pressing the power button. I really like this light and pretty much leave it attached to my camera bag. They only cost $20, so I'm probably gonna buy more for my other bags so that I don't have to keep moving this one around. I do have one issue with this light though. I've always said that I prefer to have separate buttons for all the functions of a product. For example, if I want to get a flashing green light, it can get confusing trying to figure out the button combo just to do that. Now I get that for something this size, it's probably easier to just have one button to operate this light, but check out this flowchart on all the features that this light can do. And before you comment that it's not that hard to remember, yeah sure, if this was your only device. I have this fan that you have to double tap and hold to get it out of lock mode, and then I think it's double tap again to have it stay constantly on, or is it hold and tap? And then I have this drone to tap and hold to turn on, and then you hold the other button to launch. But this other drone that I have is a simple hold to turn on and then a tap to launch. Otherwise, it goes into settings if I hold it down. And then this mic that I'm using, it has one knob to control everything, but to change to custom settings, I need to tap and hold the mute button first before I tap and turn the knob, or something like that. It all gets confusing once you have so many gadgets with different Contra codes to use them. Now don't get me wrong, I'm glad this light has so many features packed into it, but there's gotta be an easier way to sort through the different modes. That's probably just me being old and nitpicky. But yeah, if you're interested in the Wurkkos HD03, I'll have all the links that you need in the description. Alright, I'm gonna go make my oatmeal. It's almost dinner time. See ya.